Okay, my mic was on mute. Uh, Please confirm now if you guys can listen to my audio and can see the screen as well in the chat section. We are on time at 4 and we're gonna get started once your confirmation in the chat section. Perfect. Thank you so much, Sonam, for helping me in terms of acknowledging the audio, and I hope the screen is visible as well. We are on time. Let's get started with this session then. I am gonna put this presentation in the screen show mode. I hope everyone can listen to my audio and can see the screen that I put in this screenshot mode. Let's get started with the session that we have planned for today in terms of decoding LinkedIn for jobs and internship. Look guys, if we have a quick glance about the statistics of LinkedIn, LinkedIn has around 650 million plus users that are active on this platform, and there are around 30 million plus companies that actively hire from this particular platform. Hence, it is very much mandatory for all of us out there to have a professional presence on this particular platform, and how to build that presence in order to meet certain objectives that could be in the form of career guidance, that it could be in the form of getting jobs, that could be in the form of getting internship, or if you guys are planning to have your own startup in the future, then how we can generate leads for our startup. Everything we're gonna discuss today in this particular session. A quick glance about the problem statement that we have already identified, and we're gonna fix that today. First of all, there are around 650 or 690 million plus LinkedIn profiles. Everyone on this platform is actually looking out for jobs, internship, and different other purposes. Not everyone is able to be successful in this platform. Now, how to be successful on this platform, how to create job opportunity, that is point number one we're gonna discuss today. How to use some ready-made message templates in terms of reaching out to the recruiter, that is something we're gonna discuss in point number two. In point number three, we're gonna discuss some of the tactics that how you can actually find contact details of HRs or any other person from LinkedIn via some advanced level automation techniques. All of that we're gonna discuss today, right from creating job opportunities to using message templates to finding the contact details of the HRs. Now if you happen to complete the entire session, then towards the end of the session I will share some important links with you guys in terms of how you can actually create a resume, how you can actually get a ready-made cover letter or an email template that can actually help you in terms of getting jobs and internship. Also, I'm gonna share some of the ready-made emails of HR personals to whom you can actually forward your resume for internship purpose or for jobs purpose. These emails are going to be their business emails, hence the response rate would be skyrocket high. Everything will be discussed in this particular session. First thing first, a quick introduction about me. So my name is Jatin Shrivastava. I'm an engineer by academic background. I have over 5 years of experience in business development and sales, and I've worked across different geographies, that is India, Southeast Asia, Middle East, US, Canada and Mexico. Out of my several professional skills around business development, LinkedIn selling, job guidance and marketing, we're gonna use LinkedIn selling and job guidance as two important skill set today in terms of helping you guys to get jobs and internships or any other different objective that you may have in your mind. That is what we're gonna cover today. A quick glance about our extended family in terms of different colleges where we have done the session in the past include some of the renowned colleges, that is IIT BHU, IIT Bhilai, then NIT Kurukshetra, and then a lot of national and state level universities and colleges as well. When it comes to the ROI, the return of investment that we have delivered to these guys include with NIT Kurukshetra, we went into discussion that how we can actually use LinkedIn Premium free of cost to do unlimited searches. With Punjab University Chandigarh, we went to discussion that how we can use LinkedIn in order to find jobs and internship. For different colleges, we have different agendas that we have met in this particular session, just like the way we have with PU Chandigarh in terms of leverage LinkedIn for jobs and internship. That is what we gonna discuss today. A quick glance on the content section. When we talk about this particular session, this is the flow which I'm gonna follow. First of all, we're gonna understand that what is LinkedIn. For all those who have not yet have a LinkedIn profile, it becomes important for me to give you guys a quick formal introduction about what is LinkedIn and why LinkedIn is important. Once we are able to understand the worth, we're gonna understand how to create a LinkedIn profile. The profile, that is what I'm gonna create from scratch in front of you guys. So this is not gonna be a theoretical lecture, rather a practical oriented lecture where everything I will create in front of you guys in terms of making things happen. Once we have a job oriented LinkedIn profile, then we're gonna decode on how to use LinkedIn for different purposes. It could be jobs, internship or any other purpose. What are some top mistakes that freshers usually commit when they start using this platform? That is what we're gonna discuss as well. End of the slide, I'm gonna discuss some of the top automation tools that can actually help you in terms of building your LinkedIn profile. So instead of reaching out to someone and taking their help that how I can create a profile, I will share some tools with you that will give ranking to your LinkedIn profile in terms of a specific score. Everything will be discussed today. A quick glance about the problem statement that why this particular session is very much important, and you must take down important notes that we're gonna discuss today. The current unemployment rate in India is around 11.63%. Urban unemployment is around 13.1 and rural unemployment is around 10.96%. Because of this higher unemployment statistics, there is a report by a recruitment firm, that is Vocopolis, that says that due to this high unemployment, 98% of job seekers are getting eliminated in the initial resume screening round itself, and only 2% candidate make it to the interview. Hence it become really important for you guys to take these sessions very seriously, because the job market is very tough. Getting a job is not a cup of a cake or a piece of a cake. So you have to make sure everything you're gonna learn today, you are implementing that learning practically, then a job opportunity in the future. Having said that, first thing first, a quick introduction about what is LinkedIn. So, LinkedIn is a professional platform that is born as a social network for professionals and companies. Just like the way we have a social networking platform that is Facebook. Facebook is a social network platform for a personal connect with your friends, with your family members. But LinkedIn is a social platform that's a professional network in order to have a professional connect with different set of people. Its main objective is to put people in contact who are looking for work synergies. Now, what I mean by this, its main objective is to put people in contact who are looking for work synergies. Meaning, I, as a person that provides services in terms of LinkedIn profile webinars, I can use this platform to connect with your placement coordinator, to connect with your placement head, in terms of sharing work synergies, that is to sell my company services. In your case, it is going to be connecting with HRs, with the recruitment people that are actually looking forward to people like you to hire for their company. That is what I mean by people are here looking for work synergies. Work synergies could be in the form of finding jobs and internship. Work synergies could be in the form of getting leads for my business, or in order to build a brand for my own self. Everything is possible via this platform. A quick glance about the user statistics: 690 million plus user believe on LinkedIn for their jobs and internship requirements. 30 million plus companies are active on this platform. 90% recruiter hire via LinkedIn only, though we have Naukri, Monster, Shine, but 90% recruiter prefer hiring via this platform only. 10 million plus C-level executives are there on this platform. What I mean by C-level executives, the CEO, CTO, the CFO of companies. For example, if an HR is not responding to your emails, you can actually connect with CEO of that company and can actually try and impress him with your professional skill set. Everything we're gonna discuss today. So basically what I have done, I have bucketed down LinkedIn application into three important buckets. One bucket is related to career related LinkedIn application. Second is related to personal assistance. Third is related to social selling. Now, what I mean by career related LinkedIn application, so you can use this platform in terms of applying for different jobs. Now, in terms of applying to a specific job, make sure you are not following a traditional manner in terms of simply forwarding your resume to the recruiter. Trust me, simply forwarding your resume is a very easy task and everyone is doing it. Hence, recruiter generally does not pay attention to such job applications. Now make sure you are taking a screenshot of this particular message. If you start using this particular message in your job outreach over LinkedIn, you will see a 95% response rate. All what you have to do in terms of reaching out to a recruiter, first of all you have to showcase them that why you are reaching out to them. Once you have make the agenda clear, then you're gonna give them some introduction, what you know about their company, what do you know about the services that they provide, and why do you think you are a good fit for this job. Now imagine a recruiter is getting 15 to 20 messages from job seekers like you on a daily basis. A message like this that clearly showcase your skill set in terms of their requirement, the response rate will be high in your case as in comparison to others who are just sending out their resume to the recruiter. So make sure you are using a message template like this in terms of reaching out to the recruiter. Not just you can use this platform to reach out to the recruiter, you can use this platform to reach out to different employees of different companies. The Fortune 500 companies like Coca-Cola, like Microsoft, like Google, they does not generally entertain job application directly coming via their career portal. They generally entertain application via referrals. What I mean by that, you can actually connect with the employees working in these companies and can ask them if they can apply for an open role on your behalf. This employee referral actually can help you in terms of securing jobs and internship. So two ways you can use this platform in terms of finding jobs. One is going to be towards connecting with the recruiter. Second is going to be connecting with employee of that particular company. Third way, once you optimize your LinkedIn profile, you need not to go anywhere. Recruiter will start reaching out to you with job and internship related application. Trust me, if you have an optimized profile, recruiter will start reaching out to you requesting that, you know what, my name is this, I am the HR, and I would like to discuss an opportunity with you because you have a perfectly optimized LinkedIn profile. This is what is going to be the magic that will happen once you apply the framework that we're going to discuss today in terms of optimizing your LinkedIn profile. You can use this platform not just to get jobs and internship, you can use this platform to get career guidance as well. So instead of taking some career guidance from uncle, aunties, or maybe even with your parents who do not have domain expertise, if you want to build your career as a full stack developer, as a data science engineer, and your parents does not have that experience, they may not be able to give you accurate career guidance. So you can use LinkedIn in terms of connecting with people who are the industry expert in their own domain, and you can ask your career related doubts to these people. Hence you can use this platform in terms of career guidance as well. You can use this platform for personal assistance. For example, you are good in XY skill but you do not know Z skill. For example, you are good in social media marketing but you do not know how to build a website. So you can actually connect with some of the website developer that are on LinkedIn. You can share your knowledge with them and you can gain knowledge from their side as well. So you can use this platform for your personal skill set assistance. Then you can use this platform for social selling. Social selling, by this I mean in terms of selling your company services to someone. Down the line, if you plan to build your own startup, you plan to build your own blog, you start writing about something and you want people to read it, you can use this platform in terms of sharing your blog link, sharing a word about your services to different set of people. Having said that, LinkedIn has different opportunities, enormous opportunities for different people. For people like you have opportunity in terms of job, internship and career guidance. For people like someone who wants to build their personal brand, people like someone who want to build their own startup can use this in terms of generating leads. For this particular session, we're gonna decode how to use LinkedIn for jobs and internship. But if you guys happen to like this session, we can actually use some more sessions in terms of decoding how to use it for career guidance, personal branding and generating leads in the future as well. Let's get started with the first very important slide of today's session, that is building a LinkedIn profile. Now if you want to build a LinkedIn profile, these are the very important elements that you must have in your LinkedIn profile. All these elements will help you in terms of getting inbound job opportunities from the recruiter. Now what I'm gonna do is to actually do a quick practical and build a LinkedIn profile in front of you guys via a practical example. Now in order to build a LinkedIn profile, you actually need two important things. One, you have to understand your domain. Around which domain you want to build your LinkedIn profile. Now the domain will be purely dependent on your domain expertise. For example, as I told you earlier, I am a sales professional having 5 years of experience. Now if I want to build my LinkedIn profile, first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find some LinkedIn profiles that are best LinkedIn profiles over LinkedIn. So what I did, I went onto Google and simply type sales influencers that are on LinkedIn. Now once I do this, LinkedIn will give me the top sales influencers that have their LinkedIn profile. Now sales influencer are the person that have the best LinkedIn profile, because these are the person that are on this platform from past 15-20 years. What I'm gonna do, instead of I apply my brain that what should I be writing in title, what should I be writing in LinkedIn about, I'm gonna take help of their content in order to build my own content. First thing first, you identify a perfect LinkedIn profile based on the skill set, based on the technical domain around which you want to build a profile. So I've already identified it. Second, you have to identify a specific job opportunity around which you want to build your LinkedIn profile. For example, I want to build my career as a sales intern. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find a specific job opportunity around sales intern. I'm gonna take help of their content in terms of bringing that content in my own LinkedIn profile. How exactly you guys can do it? Let me give you a practical glimpse of the same. First thing first, if you want to build your LinkedIn profile, you must have a professional cover photo. Now in order to build a cover photo like this, you can use a simple tool like Canva. Canva can actually help you in terms of having ready-made LinkedIn banners. Once you are on Canva, you have to type LinkedIn banner. Once you type LinkedIn banner, you can actually find some free LinkedIn banners that can actually help you in terms of building a cover photo, something like this. So once you are on this LinkedIn banner, you can actually create your own LinkedIn banner. For example, you want to create a LinkedIn banner on your own, you can actually have a signature of your own. You can write down the title around which you want to build a job opportunity. You can mention your email ID. Once you have done that customization, you can simply download this cover photo. Once you have downloaded this LinkedIn banner or cover photo, you can upload the same in your LinkedIn as well. Now once the cover photo has been uploaded, second thing comes is your professional photo. Make sure your professional photo is something that is a front facing camera. Professional photo should have your photo clear, just like the way here you can see in some of the top examples. Now whenever you send someone a connection request, the first thing that get pop up is your professional photo. So make sure you have a perfect professional photo that you are using in your LinkedIn profile. Once you have uploaded a cover photo, professional photo, third thing that is very much important is your professional title. Now this is where freshers generally get confused that which professional title, what should be the headline of my LinkedIn profile. Pretty much easy in terms of building such LinkedIn headline. All you have to do is to go to LinkedIn job section. For example, you want to build your job, you want to build your career as a sales professional. So all you have to do is to type in sales, and let's say you want to have a job opportunity as a sales intern. So you just simply have to write in sales intern. Once you write in sales intern, go ahead and open a Microsoft Word file. Once you are on a Microsoft Word file, you have to write here, I'm building a professional headline. Now you have to start thinking about different synonyms, different permutation of sales intern that you have to write in your title. First thing you can write is sales intern. You can write sales and marketing intern as well. That is also people use on this professional platform. So instead of using your own brain that what should I be writing in my professional title, you can actually take help of these job titles. These job title is something that recruiters have used while posting a job opportunity. So what we gonna do, we're gonna take help of their content in terms of building our own content. So make sure you are not copying and pasting everything. You are just taking these content as a helpful resource. So we can use keyword like sales trainee as well, along with sales and marketing intern. We're gonna use sales and marketing trainee as well, that people generally use. Moving down, we have other job titles as well that we can use. Sales development as well is something that we can use. Sales development and marketing intern. On the similar line, we can actually find some other titles as well. So one way in order to find title is by scanning through all the job titles that are available on LinkedIn. Second, as soon as you type sales, LinkedIn will start suggesting you that these are the various titles, that these are the various job titles that people generally use. So we can use a title like sales executive as well in our LinkedIn profile. Within sales, we can use business development as well as a LinkedIn headline. So intent is to have all the possible synonyms of sales, business development, intern, trainee, executive, all the keywords, all the possible keywords that are used in the industry should be there in your LinkedIn profile. Once you have built a title like this, simply go to your LinkedIn profile, and under the view profile section, you have to go ahead and actually edit this LinkedIn headline and add the headline which you have just built. Now what eventually will happen, once a recruiter will start searching for people like you to hire the trainee, to hire intern, your profile ranking will go high. And what eventually will happen, once your profile ranking will go high, you will actually see some wonders happening in terms of getting job opportunity request from recruiter. Let me show you a quick example. I used to get a lot of job opportunity from different recruiter on a daily basis. The simple reason is my profile is optimized for what they are looking forward to. My profile has all the keywords that they are looking forward to. So you will also see magic happening in terms of recruiter reaching out to you with opportunity with different companies. So if you want, instead of you reaching out to the recruiter should reach out to you, then make sure you are following all the steps that we are discussing today, right? You will see some real-time magic happening where the recruiter will start reaching out to you with different job opportunities, right? Another important thing is your location. Your location also plays a crucial role. Once you have identified your perfect professional title, make sure your location is something where the end companies are available. So if you see, I am currently sitting out of Punjab, but if you see my LinkedIn profile, it says that I am currently in Gurgaon. The reason I have set this as Gurgaon, because majority of the IT companies are there. Hence, I want to build my career in this particular location. On the similar line, if you want to build your career in IT, you must prefer a location where actually the IT companies are. need not to put this as a location where you currently are. Instead of that, put a location where the companies are currently located. It could be Bangalore, Hyderabad, Karnataka, Chandigarh, Gurgaon, wherever the end companies are. You have to make sure your location has been optimized accordingly. Then we have is a featured section. In this featured section, you can actually upload your resume. Maybe you can create a video resume of yourself and you can upload the same under the featured section. Then you have is the activity section. All the activities that you do on LinkedIn will be captured here under the activity section. Then you have is LinkedIn about. People generally get confused that I am just a fresher, what I should be writing in my LinkedIn about. I am not a good content writer. How I can build a perfect LinkedIn about? The same technique you can use in terms of writing down your LinkedIn about as well, just like the way you write down your job title. Just go to a specific job opportunity, scan through that job opportunity, understand that job opportunity, and create your LinkedIn about. So LinkedIn about should have two important things. One, it should highlight the skill set that you have. Second, it should highlight the qualification that you have. Now, all what you have to do, for example, I want to apply for this job of sales trainee with Cargill as a company. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy the responsibilities that this company has provided in the job section. I'm gonna go to the Word file. This time I'm gonna write LinkedIn about. I'm gonna start my LinkedIn about by saying I'm currently pursuing, let's say I'm currently pursuing MBA from XYZ college and have following skill set in the sales and business development department. In your case, it could be a different department, it could be a different domain, it could be a different degree, but the flow of the wordings of the content will remain the same. Once you have written this down, you have to paste the job responsibility which you have just copied from LinkedIn about, understand what industries are looking forward to, and accordingly write down what the relevant experience you have. For example, let's say I'm currently working as a placement coordinator with my college. I do not have any industry experience. Let's see how I can use this content in terms of building my LinkedIn about. So this company needs me that I should have some knowledge in terms of developing and delivering sales calls, proposals and presentation, and participating in conducting product demonstration to channel partners like farmers, veterans, retailers and stockists. So what I'm gonna say that while working as placement coordinator with XYZ college, I am responsible to conduct sales, to conduct cold calls to HR and recruiters and demonstrate them about my college capability to invite them for campus hiring. So what you said to them that you know what, you need someone who should be able to do calling, who should have some proposal skills, who should have some presentation skills. So you know what, while working as a placement coordinator with my college, I'm responsible to do sales calls to the HR and recruiters. I'm responsible to demonstrate them about my college capability and invite them for campus hiring. Anything that you have done relevant in the past in terms of this requirement is something you have to write down as a skill set. Second skill set asks you help identify and contact prospective customer. This actually needs some data mining knowledge. You can actually say that while working as placement coordinator, I was responsible to gather data of HR recruiters via LinkedIn outreach. That actually showcase that you have the knowledge of to identify and contact customers via different domains. So once you have written all the relevant skill set, then you have to delete all this content that you have copied from the job responsibility, and then you have to copy this content and paste in your LinkedIn about. Now what eventually will happen once you apply for this job over LinkedIn, and when the recruiter will see your LinkedIn profile, and she will be happy to see that whatever you have as a requirement, company has a requirement, you have done something similar in the past, and that will actually help you in terms of creating the job opportunity that I have just showcased to you as a part of an example, that you will see that job opportunity knocking your door once you have optimized your LinkedIn profile. If you see my own LinkedIn profile, I am trying to gather all the keywords in my LinkedIn profile so that I'm able to create these job opportunities on a daily basis. Magic will happen. All you have to do is to take one additional step in terms of optimizing your LinkedIn profile with the steps we have discussed. If you have any questions, feel free to add them in the chat section. I'm gonna take each and every question while I complete this particular presentation. Now once you have written the LinkedIn about, then comes the professional experience. Any internship you have done in the past, any training you have done in the past, anything other than your academic knowledge you have, you can list them down under the experience section. And then comes your education, your license and certification, and your skill set. Once you have done everything that I have demonstrated, you will see the magic happening, where the HR will start reaching out to you with various of the job opportunities. All you have to do is to be ready in terms of accepting such opportunities. That's the magic we are talking about in terms of optimizing your LinkedIn profile. If you guys have any question, you can actually put them down under the chat section. I'm gonna take each and every question once I complete this presentation. Once you have an optimized LinkedIn profile, then you must know on how to use LinkedIn, how you can actually grow your network. I'm gonna share some important techniques with you guys through which you can actually find some people on LinkedIn who are actually hiring for persons like you. In order to find such people, we're gonna use some of the tactics, let's say LinkedIn basic search, LinkedIn advanced search, hashtags, groups, and other activities. Let me do a quick practical analysis in order to show you how exactly you can find people on LinkedIn that are actually hiring for persons like you. Once you are on LinkedIn, you go to the home page. In this particular example, I'm trying to showcase to you how you can use LinkedIn in terms of finding people who are hiring for people like you. Once you are on LinkedIn, click here and write nothing, simply hit enter. Once you hit enter, click on people. Once you hit people, then click on all filters. In this connection section, select second degree as a connection. First degree are the people who are already connected with you, so always select second degree when you are trying to connect with someone. Select a location, let's say India. Any specific company of your interest, you can pick that company or you can search for that company as well. And then the most important thing is the title section, where you have to write down talent acquisition. In big companies, along with HR, the talent acquisition person are also responsible in terms of hiring. Once you have done this, hit show results. Once you do this, you will have all the person who are working as an HR and talent acquisition, or talent acquisition, start appearing in your LinkedIn search. But this particular search is very much broad. You does not have enough knowledge whether these person are hiring for someone or not. In order to find people who are actually on a hiring mode, you have to simply go here and write hiring for data science. Once you do this, you have to click in the people section. Once you click on the people section, you will see people coming into your LinkedIn search that are actually hiring for people like you. All the person who are actually on a hiring mode will start appearing in the LinkedIn search. Now what we have done in the step 1, we have optimized our profile for a specific domain. Second, we have identified people that are actually hiring for people like us. That could be a people like data science, that could be people like sales. Whatever department you want to have a job, you can simply use that particular keyword. It could be sales or it could be business development. Once you use these keywords, you will start having people who are actually hiring for people like you. Once you have already optimized your profile, your next step should be to connect with such people in order to get the next step, that is to get jobs and internship. That's the magic we are talking about via LinkedIn that can happen once you have a job optimized profile. Another important way through which you can find people is to use hashtags. Whenever someone put a job, they generally use some hashtags. Let's say if I'm posting a job about data science and I'm gonna use the hashtags, let's say data science and jobs. Now what eventually will happen, all the person who are hiring for data scientist, no matter if they're connected with me or not, if I use a hashtag like this, it will start appearing in my LinkedIn search. And this is how I can actually find people who are hiring for data scientist. No matter whether they're connected with me or not, they will start coming in the LinkedIn search. That's the magic I'm talking about in terms of building relevant connections if you are looking forward to get jobs and internship. Once you have relevant connection in your LinkedIn profile, these person, whenever they share a job opportunity, you can have that job opportunity in front of you over LinkedIn search. You can have that job opportunity in front of you in your LinkedIn search as well once you have an optimized profile. Now before I jump onto the freebies and discuss about the automation tools, how to find email IDs or contact number, or even share the resume and cover letter of recruiters, or sorry, for the job and internship purpose, before I jump onto that, if you guys have any questions, feel free to add them in the chat section. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water and gonna wait for your questions. Please feel free to add them in the chat section. Okay, looks like my presentation was powerful enough in terms of resolving all your people doubts. So still, if you have any question, you can add them in the chat section. I'm gonna keep the ball rolling and gonna share these freebies with you guys. So first freebie that we discussed is about LinkedIn profile optimization tool. In order to get that LinkedIn profile optimization tool, you can actually have access to a website like Resume Worded that will actually enables you in terms of building your job oriented LinkedIn profile. Once you are on this tool, you can simply go to the login section. Sorry, I've just logged out. Once you are on this tool, you can simply go to the login section and you can quickly sign in using your email. or you can sign up if you do not have an account. Once you are on this tool, you can simply calculate score of your resume as well, and you can have a LinkedIn review as well. In order to do that LinkedIn review, you have to click on this particular section of LinkedIn review. You have to go to your LinkedIn profile. Under the more section, you have to download your profile in PDF section and upload that profile here. For example, if I have to check my own profile, I have to go to view profile. Under the more section, I have to download my profile in a PDF section. Once I download my profile under the PDF section, I have to go here and upload that profile. Another important way you can use it is you can actually check the profile score of your friends as well. For example, let's say Ajay is my friend and I want to check his LinkedIn profile score. I can simply go to more and save this to PDF and can upload his profile on this tool, and this tool will help me to identify Ajay's LinkedIn profile score as well. So that's the another way you can actually use this tool in order to find scores of someone else's LinkedIn profile as well. Once you've uploaded this profile PDF, this tool will give you an analysis of your LinkedIn profile. You can see here 50 is the overall score that this particular profile of Rahul that I have gathered. Now if I want to understand, if I have to improve Rahul's profile, his headline is 10 by 10. His summary is something where we need to focus on, because he is not currently looking for job, hence he hasn't written a very comprehensive summary. So that is something we can actually work on, and what exactly we can work on is something they have mentioned here as well. Each and everything, instead of reaching out to someone who will take 1000-2000 rupees from you just to do these minimum checks, you can actually have those checks done using these automation tools. Another important thing is to find email IDs, is to get resume and cover letter. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share a quick video with you guys in our WhatsApp chat section, or what I'm gonna do is to link that video in the description of this particular YouTube video recording, so that you can have access to a video where I have actually discussed on how to find resume and cover letter, how to actually build resume and cover letter template. I'm also gonna share a quick link to a workshop that I have on my website. I have kept this workshop access free of cost for you guys till today end of day. You can actually register for this workshop free of cost, and if you registered for this workshop by today, you will actually have a chance to win around INR 3000 post completing the workshop. So I'm gonna share the details of this workshop. This workshop have everything around optimizing your profile, about connecting with hiring managers, about building your ATS resume, cover letter, about finding thousands of jobs, about cracking HR interview round. Everything has been discussed in this workshop. Generally this workshop is costing around 499 rupees, but just for you guys I have kept it free of cost till today end of day. I will share the link with you guys in the chat section or in the WhatsApp group, so that you can have an access to it. Everything, all of these freebies I have discussed in this particular workshop, you can have an access to that once you sign up to the workshop. So for by then, now I would like to wind up this session. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to add them in the chat section. I'm gonna open the access to the WhatsApp group as well. If you have any question you think you want to ask personally, you can ask any question personally to me as well. For now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this session very soon. If you do not have any question, you guys can log out once you think we should do it. Thank you so much for joining the session. We look forward to your feedback you can give to your placement head, and we look forward to your presence in the next session if you plan to do anything in the future. Thank you so much.